Hello everyone, FedEx Game here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how to build a simple hidden pop-up armor stand. Now, I know what you're thinking. This isn't very hidden. There's a button right in the middle, and it's kind of color coordinated. I just set it up like this because I thought it looked really cool. So if I click my button, all my armors will pop out of the ground, boop, just like that. And as you can see, I tiled them completely to the armor. So there's iron for armor, there's diamond for diamond, gold for gold, and there wasn't a leather block. That'd be kind of weird if there was a leather block. So I just used polished granite, and then of course, if I click the button again, my armor will go away. Now guys, this thing is very, very easy to build. It's not hard at all. Here is the redstone behind this thing. Here's just one of them set up. Over there's 4 of them. So if I click this button right here, bloop, as you can see, my armor stand goes into the floor and now it's completely hidden. And then when I click the button again, boop, boop, it pops up top, and it's only 2 wide, 4 long, and I believe you have to dig down 5 and 6 for that sticky piston. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. And I might build this. If you guys want to see how to build this circle one, it's not very hard. Once you learn how to build this one, it's not very hard to set it up in a nice little circle motion. All right, guys, so normally I like to give the whole entire layout, but I'm just going to build it straight with you. It's going to be a very easy build. So the resources you're going to need for this build are 4 sticky pistons, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone torches, 3 redstone dust, 1 button, 1 slime block, 2 furnaces. That's just an immovable object. You can also use obsidian. Just make sure you use a block that cannot move. We are also going to need 1 armor stand, and of course our blocks of choice. So once you have gathered up all your resources, like I said, all we need is a 2x4 spacing. So let's say we want our armor stand to be right here. So this is where we want our armor stand to be. So we're going to make a 2x4 spacing right here. So 1, 2, and then we got to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, this one is going to be our armor stand block. So now we're going to have to dig down 4 more right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go ahead and just change the color right here just so I know where my armor stand block is going to be going. And then we're just going to dig down 5 for all of this spots. So we're going to need a 2x4, and we're going to have to dig down 5. Very, very simple. So there we go. There's our 2x4 spacing, and right there is where our armor stand is going to be going. So we're going to come down to this block now. We're going to break out this block and place a sticky piston facing upwards, and then the 2 blocks next to this sticky piston, we're going to break out these blocks as well. Then we're going to place a slime block right on top of our sticky piston, and then we're going to place a piece of redstone on the side that's the smallest right here. Place a block next to our redstone. Place a repeater going into that block on 2 ticks delay. So 1, 2, like that. Then we're going to place a block behind it, and then place redstone on top of both these blocks. 1, 2. We do not want these 2 connecting. So now we're going to take out our immovable object. I'm going to be using furnaces. I'm going to place my furnace right here, and it'll disconnect those 2 pieces of redstone. Then we're going to place our next immovable object right on top of our repeater, like that. And then we're going to place a redstone torch on top of our furnace by going into sneak mode. Next, place a block up next to this piece of redstone right here. Place a redstone torch on top of that block, then 2 blocks on top of these, 1, 2, block in the middle, and then going away from our slime block, we're going to place a repeater going into this corner block right here on 2 ticks delay. Next up, take out your sticky pistons once again and place a sticky piston right here. It should extend out, and place another sticky piston right here. It should extend out as well. Then we're going to place a sticky piston facing upwards off the bottom one. It should extend up, and then place our block of choice right on top of it. And then we can go ahead and place our armor stand on top of this block. And that's it, guys. You are completely done. So now to test it out, all we have to do is just dig down right here to our movable object, place a button off the side of it by going into sneak mode. And now all we have to do is click that button and it should work. So click your button, boop. As you can see, it goes into the ground. Oop, I forgot. We also going to need a block right here to stop the armor stand from moving. So place a block right here like this. Now go ahead and place your armor stand on top of it, and then go ahead and then all we have to do is press our button once again and it should activate. So boop, it hides our armor stand. And then when we click the button again, our armor stand will pop out of the ground. Now, if you want to build that weird round one that I made over here, all I did was I counted over 4 blocks away from my armor stand right here. So we're going to just count over 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here is where the button would go in the middle. Then all you have to do is just build 3 more of these very fast. So all we have to do is just count over 4 blocks that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig out this block. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always on the 4th block. And then we have to count over this way 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just got to do the same exact thing over and over again. So right from here, this is where my armor stand is going to be going. So we're going to have to dig out a 2x4. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all you have to do is just remember this is the block right here where our armor stand is going. So now we're going to have to break down 4 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just going to place in a block right here just so I remember where my armor stand goes, and then just dig out the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, I missed a block right here. And we're just going to have to rebuild the entire thing once again on every single one of these. So I'm just going to speed through these so you don't have to see me build all of them again. We're going to have to do the same thing on every single one. So just the same exact thing. We're going to have to go right here and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come right here and dig down 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a block right here so you remember this is your armor stand one. And then dig out 4. And there we have it. I have all the armor stands in. So now all we have to do is set up repeaters going into those blocks on every single one of these and hook it up to this middle button. So now I'm just going to dig out this area and I'm going to completely open it up so we can see everything. So there we go. Now that everything is open, all we have to do now is go to where every one of our buttons are. Just break the button and place a repeater going into it. Come over here, break this button, place a repeater going into it. Come over here, break this button, place a repeater going into the block. And same thing on this one as well. Break it and place a repeater going into that block. And also make sure all your armor stands are up right now or all down, just so they stay in a line. You don't want only 2 coming up on one side and then the other 2 staying down, or else it will look weird. Like right over here. Why is that? Oh, I broke the torch too. Boop, place that and put the torch back up. So now all we have to do is send power into all of these repeaters coming from this block right here. So let's go ahead and change the color so it looks a little bit different. Let's go ahead and use yellow. So we're going to come down 2 blocks underneath our button. 1, 2, just like that. Then we're going to place a piece of redstone right here. Then we're just going to come down a block from our redstone, place a repeater coming out of that block, not a redstone torch, a repeater. Place a block in front of the repeater, a block down from it, place another piece of redstone, and then place a repeater coming out of the redstone going towards the middle. Now what we have to do is just bring redstone to the back of every one of these repeaters. So what I like to do is break out these 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and do that on every single one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it on this one too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And last but not least, where is it? Oh, right there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now all we have to do is just bring our redstone going all the way down and bring it up right here. Now you don't want these 2 connecting right here, so place a block right here just to disconnect them, and just wrap the redstone along the lines right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it right down and connect it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it right down and connect it into that redstone. And last but not least, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it down and connect it right into the redstone. So now it looks something like that. So if we click the button, boop, they all go down. And then when we click the button again, they all go up. And now all we have to do is just clean up the area with our block of choice. And there we have it. It's all cleaned up now. So when we click our button, it is completely hidden under the ground. We can no longer see our armor stands. And then when we click it again, they all pop out. And then of course you could take out some nice colors and change it up. So what I did was, when I built that, what you want to do is put the armor stands in the ground first, and then go ahead and change up the colors however you like. So let's say we want over here to be diamond, we just come out 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that for diamond. Then if, let's say over here we want iron, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say over here we want our leather. I use polished granite for my leather, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over here, let's say we want our gold armor set. So now when we click it, boom, all our armors will fall down right on top of the blocks and give us a distinguished coloring for all our armor. So there you guys have it. That is how you build some simple pop-up armor. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop. Peace.